Greetings to all my fellow watch enthusiasts on YouTube and Facebook and wherever else this video will be seen and shared. It's Lean Driver once again. I'm bringing you another unboxing and review of a watch that I bought. Okay, some watches I review I buy and I own, and some watches are loaned in or come in on tours or other reasons, and I let you know about that too. But this watch was a purchase of my own. Another G-Shock. Yes, there was a time about, 6, 7, 8 months ago, I eschewed the G-Shocks. I was not terribly, I didn't hate them or anything. I just, wasn't interested in G-Shocks. And then the G-Shock Tron came out, of which I made a video of. I actually was loaned one by my buddy Random Rob, who was kind enough to send his personal G-Shock Tron down to me. And I put it on, and luckily his wrist and mine are the same size, and I didn't have to size it. And I put it on and wore it for a bit, and I said, yeah, I get it. So the little group I belong to on Facebook private messenger called the Watchaholics Anonymous, there's about a dozen of us on there, all friends of Random Rob. Most of us are YouTubers. All of them pretty much were G-Shock guys and always chided me because I wasn't. They converted me. But I got the last laugh because I turned almost all of them into Zelos fans. So who's scamming who here? What I have here is this is a new release G-Shock. This is the DW-5600SKE-7CR. This one was just released on, I believe it was February 15th. And there's an interesting story that how I came about to find this watch, but I know people complain all the time about how long I take to actually get to the watch, so let's get to the watch before I get yelled at again. Inside the box is a foldable watch keeper doodad, which, whatever. You get the warranty card, and you get the instruction book for these modules. Now, the module that this watch uses is the 3229. So, you also get the tin, and it is metal with a nice kind of gray camo style pattern on it. And inside there is the watch. There's the hang tag. I'll leave that there. This is a very interesting G-Shock to me, which is why I bought it. This is a clear G-Shock. No color. Interesting watch. You can see through to the module. You can't really see very much of the module, but you can see the underlying module structure in there. Still have the standard metal case back and a completely clear resin strap, which I can't open because thank you. Now this is the more simple module. It does not have, it's not a tough solar, it's not Bluetooth, it's not radio updated. It's just very simple, fully functional module, but it doesn't have any of that stuff in it. It does have the light. You can see it lights up, glows kind of a nice green color, which I like. But I mean, it's standard G-Shock fare. It really is. I mean, there's nothing spectacular about the module, but what I liked was the case and everything. Now, Interestingly enough, there was an older version of this. I don't remember the exact model number, but I was picking a friend up recently in the Tampa International Airport. And if you've ever been to Tampa Airport, you know they kind of have, it's kind of a hub and spoke thing. You have a central hub that has some shopping and restaurants and a couple of bars and that kind of thing. And then, of course, you have individual concourse. You have and there's a tram system that links between the hub and where you get on the plane, and it's sort of like the spokes of a wheel. Well, I was in the hub, and it was late at night, so the place was closed. And they had a little watch kiosk, and they sold they had a couple of G-Shocks in there. They sold mostly Michael Kors and a whole bunch of other, crap. But they had one of these style watches. It was a square, it was clear design, and it was the older version of this. And I made note of it because I knew I'd be back in the Tampa airport later. And when I went there, it happened to be on a Sunday morning, and the kiosk wasn't going to be open for about another 3 hours, and I wasn't going to wait in an airport for 3 hours. That's stupid. But I took a picture of it, and I threw the picture up on the Watchaholics Anonymous group that I belong to, and lamented that I couldn't get one. And one of the other guys there, I think Craig, shout out to Craig, I believe it was Craig, said, here's a link to the G-Shock website for the new version of that watch, which was the watch I ended up buying 2 days before, 2 days before it released on the 15th. So I ended up buying it. And here it is. It's later than it should be because FedEx screwed up, but that's another rant for another day. But I really liked the clear design. I don't know why particularly. It speaks to me, and I just like it. It's something that you don't see very often, and it's a very clean look, in my opinion. And I'm putting it on so you get a wrist shot. I mean, it's just typical square G-Shock. I mean, it fits beautifully on my 7¼ inch wrist. Plenty of room, lug to lug. It doesn't interfere with wrist function. It doesn't look overly big. It's just a typical G-Shock square. It looks great. I like it. And I actually, now I may not. Looking through the camera screen here, it doesn't look as readable as I find it when I look at it, normally. But I do find the negative screens like this to be a little harder to read than the standard LCDs. But this one is fairly readable, and the light works great. Oh, wrong button. Sorry. There you go. Yeah, it's a very readable watch. Anyway, got my sheet of facts here. This is, as I said, the Casio G-Shock DW-5600SKE-7. What was that? -7 CR. Yeah, CR. Sometimes it just comes up as -7, so whatever. It's part of what G-Shock is calling the new transparent pack. There were like 3 or 4 of these released all at the same time on the G-Shock website. I'll leave a link so you can go check them out. Standard G-Shock style case, 48.9 millimeter wide, 42.8 millimeter this way by 48.9 this way by 13.4 millimeter thick. It's an all resin case and all resin band, clear of course, as you can see. Standard 200 meter water resistance on the watch. uses the Casio 3229 module, which is fairly standard module for a G-Shock. Mineral crystal, battery powered on this one. No solar battery. It's one of those standard watch batteries, and all the standard G-Shock amenities. You have the watch. You have multiple alarms, you have a countdown timer, you have the stopwatch, and you have an automatic calendar that's good to the year 2099. I don't think I'll be able to vouch for the calendar being good until 2099. I will ask one of my grandchildren to keep an eye on it and see if they'll do a video of it in 2099 or 2100 and see if the watch continues to function. I ain't going to be here. I figure I got maybe another 30 years. But let's hope so. But, just another, it's my 5th G-Shock. I don't think I'll be acquiring G-Shocks at the same rate that I'm acquiring Zelos watches. But, G-Shock seems to come out with one or two that I really like. Go ahead and pick them up if the price is right. And, if there's nothing else going on, like, I don't know, an upcoming Zelos release that I can't wait for. Hint, hint. But at $110, this is a very reasonable watch to pick up. And like I said, I'll leave a link in the description so you can go check out this watch and the other watches in the transparent pack that they just released. So that's it. Another watch I'm very happy to add to my collection. And heck, I was wearing it this morning when I went out exercising. So makes a great exercise watch. Hope you enjoyed the video. Pretty sure you did. Most people do. If you did, don't forget to click that thumbs up button. Clicking the thumbs up button, the like button, whatever you want to call it, is definitely a help to the channel. It makes it has to do with the search algorithms that YouTube uses. So the more thumbs up I get, the more searchable my channel videos are. Comments, questions, and suggestions down below. I do read them all. I do respond to them all. However, if you're going to be one of those people that I told you I'm going to do this and nobody believes me, if you leave links to bad places on the internet, I'm going to delete that comment. I'm going to block the user. If you're going to be a nasty little troll, which I seem to attract my fair share of, again, you're going to get nasty on my channel. I'm going to delete the comment. I'm going to block the commenter. If you're new to the channel, I bid you welcome. Thank you for stopping by. Welcome to my channel. I hope you enjoy it. I have over 400 videos on various subjects that you are more than welcome to watch. All I ask in return, and I ask so very little, is before you leave, click the red subscribe button and then click the bell icon just next to it. The bell icon allows you to be alerted for when I upload new content or when I do live streams. I do at least one live stream a week every Wednesday at 3 p.m. Eastern Time, and I do other live streams as time and opportunity permit. So clicking the bell icon alerts you to all those things happening. Meanwhile, again, I thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. Please stay safe, stay well, stay healthy, be careful out there. I'll see you soon.